Here we go. Ooh, new intro. This is interesting. This is a really cool intro. Okay. That is different. Hello.
Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct.
So about 25 minutes they said for this.
We'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching in the first half of 2024.
First half of this year.
Development partners.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get into some headlines.
These are usually pretty good, so let's see what they got for us this time. Strive to survive. Oh, is this Grounded? I think this is one of the games that were like talked about. Yeah, Xbox Game Studios. So this is like one of the rumored 4 that is going to be coming to multi-platform. This, Hi-Fi Rush, some other one I can't remember, and then I think Sea of Thieves was like the other rumored one. And out of them, Hi-Fi Rush is the one that I wanted to play the most. But it is cool that they're starting to get some more of these other games onto other systems. Because it does suck to be missing out on them just because I don't have an Xbox. I haven't had one since the 360. And I've heard this is like fairly alright. Ain't my kind of thing. Does this count as a farming simulator? Because we usually get some kind of farming simulator in these directs. But yeah, again, I got no other idea what to expect for this showcase other than Hi-Fi Rush. Hopefully. If it's next, or something like that.
A tale
Ooh.
of destruction and renewal unfolds.
This is creepy.
To the Ender Lily's world.
Ender
This
Lily.
once flourishing country sits atop a wealth of buried magic.
The Land of Fumes. Is that what it's called, or just like the naming of it? Oh, homunculi! Oh god! Oh wait, all blonde-haired twins, or blonde-haired brothers. Ender Magnolia, bloom in the mist. Sounds very foreboding. Ooh. This kind of reminds me of Vanillaware kind of game. That kind of 2D, very like stylistic art style, like Odin Spear and that. I know Vanillaware is currently working on that Fire Emblem kind of game, Unicorn Overlord I think it is, which I really want to play. That looks really good. So it's one of those it's kind of like Silksong, which is another game I know people really want to see and hope in this, but you never know at this point with that game. It would be cool, just for those who have been waiting so long for it. This looks really cool though, I'm liking the art style. Binary Haze Interactive, okay, so it's not from Vanillaware. That looks really cool. Not my kind of cup of tea, but I like the visual style of it. Ooh. A ranger, a role puzzling adventure. Oh, I love the pun. And I love this art style. It's kind of giving me Mystery Dungeon vibes, but you're puzzle solving to get through a journey. Interesting. It's kind of reminds me of the Plucky Squire, just in terms of like the art style, which I hope we get like an information on the date for that, because I don't think we have yet. I might give this an eyeball. This looks pretty interesting. Oh! Speaking of Unicorn Overlord, I love how good this looks. And I love Fire Emblem, so this looks like it's going to be kind of like a new, kind of like, alternative to that. So I'm definitely going to have to get this at some point this year. Like, this art style is beautiful. Yeah, it's traditional Vanillaware. But they're also working with Atlas, which is wild. Oh, a demo! Cool. I'll have to play that when I get, Oh, hang on. Oh, cool! I still need to finish playing Stories 2. I love Stories 2, but I had to drop it for other games. But I really enjoyed it, so I'm gonna have to get back to that at some point. But this is cool, they're bringing the 3DS, the first game,
You can browse artwork,
This is cool.
listen to music in the newly added
Maybe I'll get this first and then do stories afterwards or something like that.
in Monster Hunter Stories. Soaring onto
Damn, I did not expect them to ever bring this to the Switch. And hey, another 3DS game to the Yo! Hold the phone! It's the mouse!
On a peculiar day, Yen Sid's mischievous mew
Epic Mickey
the mouse into his
is coming to the Switch? Who saw that coming? Is it both of them? Or is it just the one?
Curious Mickey creates a mess.
This is a weird but really fun game.
Trapped in a
Like Mickey Mouse in a moral game with platforming and flipping. Of course, this was like the game that kind of brought back Oswald the rabbit.
the platforming adventure, Epic Mickey
Rebrushed.
in a faithful remake of the beloved classic.
Cool. I never played it, but I heard good things about it.
Unusual
Uh,
dimension.
So maybe I'll grab this.
Brush to shape the
I just
world
did not expect to see Epic Mickey at all. I thought that kind of like
Epic hero.
fell to the wayside.
Disney Epic Mickey.
And it does look like it's just the first game, which is a shame. Though I don't think the second game was actually well received that well.
Please take a look at this.
Okay, what's next? Atlas. Whoa. Untold Shin Megami Tensei. Huh? Embark on a television. Is this like a
Tokyo experienced its
DLC for Shin Megami 5?
away. I'll be counting on you to gather more intel on
I've never played the actual Shin Megami series. I played Persona, but I've not played like Shin Megami itself. So I don't know if this is like a DLC or if it's like a sequel.
Let's kill this thing.
I mean, it's about as interesting as you always get with Atlas games.
To the resurrection.
And they've already got a dub, so it must be coming soon, I imagine.
If it wasn't for you, my brother would never have been.
Ah,
taken to this
they're definitely surprising me with this one in terms of like what they've shown so far. We're already like 8 minutes in.
And I'll help you get it.
And we've had 2 Atlas games as well between this and Unicorn Overlord, so far they're taking the lead on games shown off. Yeah, this definitely looks like a Shin Megami game. Vengeance. Ooh. Alright, so they haven't like outright said if that's like a DLC or a sequel. Okay. Shin Megami fans, there you go.
Wasteland and experience an untold story on your adventure.
Untold story.
Take a look at
Okay.
some more headlines.
Cool, cool.
Get ready to
Unite and fight.
fight in
Why did it just make me think of Pokemon Unite? But I ain't gonna show that there. They got Pokemon Presents coming up.
an iconic
Oh, Battleground.
galaxy in this
Oh, Battlefront, sorry.
classic games.
The Classic Collection, okay.
Players
My cousin loved this. I can't remember which one exactly, but he used to play this a lot.
collection includes additional playable characters such as Kit Fisto,
Hey!
maps,
Jabba's
Jabba's Palace,
Palace, oh god.
battle as your favorite heroes, or
It's wild seeing, like, this is such a PS2 looking game, and I'm glad that they're kind of keeping that style instead of just, like, giving it, like, a
Death Star,
complete modern overhaul.
Star
Because it works for the actual style of it.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system March 14th.
That's cool. I know these were, like, very well, like, some of the best Star Wars games.
Come on, it's a snow day.
Oh,
Let's go.
the Snow Day game from South Park.
To South Park. As the new kid,
All right, you're on now, new kid.
join Cartman.
It's wild that they've had like several games now where it's just like us creating a new kid. I love the Stick of Truth. I never played Fractured But Whole.
Iconic South Park items and cosmetics to customize
This is like their version, like ain't it like a Fortnite kind of thing, a MOBA?
time for battle. Take on an avalanche of
This is wild as well. Like it's 3D because again the Stick of Truth from Fractured But Whole were 2D.
gang and head into the fray in South Park.
And this is such a wild thing as well to see in a Nintendo game because South Park and Nintendo are not the same kind of vibe.
It's a snow day, dude.
Interesting.
Sharpen
Oh.
your steel for the latest entry in the Sword Art
SAO.
when the virtual
Oh god, how many games for this anime has there been by now? Like I think between like this
alongside
and like
your adversaries and
all the other like anime fighters out there, like Bandai Namco is just like swimming in Sword Art games.
player story
Like I swear they've got as much Sword Art Online games under their library now as Tales games at this point.
Daydream launches
Which by the way, when are we gonna get a new Tales game?
Break Build and battle your
That's a Gundam. Gundam Breaker 4. Damn, speaking of Bandai, so this is like the Bandai section, I guess.
base kids. Combine and customize their
I haven't seen a Gundam series since Seed.
known as Gunpla.
That's something I need to fix. Like, watch more of the Gundams, especially like that new one with like something Mercury or something like that. I heard that was really good, and obviously like the two main characters like shipped together like big there,
You can show off your builds and snap hits
and obviously like Gunpla is a big thing of this series.
battle when Gundam Breaker 4 launches on
Cool,
Nintendo
cool.
Switch this year. Let's get
Hey, Monkey Ball! Let's get some monkey business.
the newest entry in the Super Monkey Ball
I've
series.
played some of this in the past, but I've never owned it. I've just like played it with friends. It looks like this is a brand new game because I can't remember seeing
Optional motion
like anything like this before.
using the new Spin Dash move.
Spin Dash, oh god.
Over obstacles.
They've stolen Sonic's power!
Have a
I mean, this looks always a lot of fun.
four-player local co-op.
Local co-op? Online?
And
Oh dear lord! Online Monkey Ball battles!
a banana.
16 players, that's
Finish line
not as many as like other like online games of this ilk, but it's enough to be chaotic.
bananas in Banana Hunt.
Oh jeez. This, I imagine a lot of people are going to be buying this game just because of this. Like, forget the other stuff of this game.
Get ready to roll. Tilt.
That's the one thing I'm liking about some of the games this generation is where we're getting so much of these like massive multiplayer online games in games that you wouldn't think would work, but it actually comes out great. Like, who thought F-Zero 99 would be a good thing, but it actually like really set off.
Get ready for a goo.
Oh, it's oh god, I can't remember the name, but it's the World of Goo, I think.
It's solidy. It's
Don't say it like that.
stretch it, shape it, and
Yeah.
use it to build
World of Goo too. Wasn't this shown up in like
You can build
a state of play?
bridges,
I think.
and even whatever this is.
I was about to say the same thing. Oh god, it made me snort. That's not good.
Network. But
I had this on my PC, I just never played it. Like one of my first PCs
your imagination
where it came out, I had it, but I just never played it.
splash, explode, destroy.
It's wild that we haven't had a sequel to this, to the original since
different types
then, all the way up to now. Like, wild.
including explosive goo, jelly goo, and more. Plus, exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version,
Oh?
you can build with up to 3 buds in local
Oh, that's an interesting little hook there, just for the Switch version.
launches as a
That's probably going to be like the most bought version then,
23rd.
having that local co-op option.
Build a life
Hello.
transcending time.
Already liking the character designs.
Craft your story 1,000 years
We're riding a flipping
brand new
fossil.
live
Like,
game.
oh, it's Fantasy Life.
This once thriving island in the seas of
Okay.
now
I did not expect that.
travel to the island's past to get
And this is our farming simulator quota being filled in, but hey, level 5 games, they always kill it.
You'll start out by
Are we going to see Layton? We haven't heard anything from him in a bit.
Why not become a miner to collect ore? How about a magician to take down monsters?
These always look like fun games. I imagine if I did get around to them, I would just sink so much time in, like with Animal Crossing, anytime I got into that.
As you rebuild the island. As you travel
Rune Factory I played a little over the past.
gradually uncover
I think I just need to like really get into the vibe of like, okay, I want to commit to a farming simulator game.
Additionally, up to 4 players can journey together
Four-
online
4-player co-op seems to be the magic number in this
and
direct.
set out to discover the secrets that lie in store.
Like that seems to be like the most we've seen other than again that Monkey Ball
To live
one.
in, Fantasy Life I.
Fantasy Life I.
Steals time.
The girl, the sequel to the girl who leapt through time. This one who steals time.
It's time to hunt for.
I think we've seen this before, haven't we?
The world these days
Where you're playing a crab and you're like dealing with trash.
tastes unclean.
Another crab's treasure or something like that. Yeah, Agro Crab.
Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef?
That is not a voice I expected to hear in a crab game.
Undersea world in this Souls-like adventure.
A Souls-like crab game.
We had my shell taken away.
If you can go get that treasure there,
Krill.
I'll gladly trade you.
A lone shark, and it's a flippin' toy shark.
Whatever you can find, from
That's the kind of humor I like.
During your hunt,
Where it's like a straight up pun and they know it's cheesy, but it works. Oh, jeez.
Been working my butt off trying to get my old life back.
but you'll
This is playfully cheesy serious.
Perhaps we can work out a deal, little hermit.
That treasure's as good as mine.
This looks wild fun.
sense the ability granting shells and harness powerful
Souls-like crab game.
down enemies in frenetic deep sea combat. What other threats lie in the ocean depths?
It's like if Splatoon and Elden Ring had a baby.
Another crab's treasure.
Coming out
Launching on
this
Nintendo
April.
Switch,
Cool,
April
cool.
25th.
So far, nothing's really jumped out like I'm immediately getting other than like Unicorn Overlord.
Nintendo Switch games will have you dashing,
But there's always going to be something in here.
join Penny and Yoda
This,
in a
I want to get this. I want to get this. This was done by the guys who did Sonic Mania. They broke off and made their own game.
swing.
And this looks really good. I remember seeing this in like in a direct
String in over
a while
40
back.
levels across 11 vibrant worlds.
This looks really good. I love the vibrant colors and how like fast and energetic. It reminds me a lot of Hat in Time.
To activate transformations. Help out the
And again, you can
dungeons
definitely
in your
feel where the
area.
Sonic Mania kind of vibe comes in.
Tricks to the test.
Speed, like high action, platforming.
Yo, because Penny's big breakaway
Hmm?
launches on Nintendo Switch.
Today! Okay, we got a shadow drop.
Local two-player battles.
Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to get that soon then. I did not expect it to be now.
Game.
Suika game. Is this the game that like people go nuts for recently, like the fruit game? I remember seeing like
For a higher
this
score than your
art style for the fruit.
Makes
Like a lot of people are like buzzing about it. Something called a Suika game.
and overwhelm your
But I've never actually seen it until now, so it's a fruit kind of like Puyo Puyo kind of game.
Online
Okay.
multiplayer will be added to the DLC in the
Yeah,
future.
pennies. Okay, that's good. I'm glad
When this paid
that I can get that
DLC
as
game
soon as
drops on
now
Nintendo
because
Switch
I've been really looking forward to getting that game. So I was just saying that it hasn't been a game that like I'm immediately jumping out. I just got it.
Gear up
Oh.
for some thrilling drilling in the 2D action platformer.
I feel like I've seen this before. You just grinded through that character's head.
Burrow through terrain.
I feel like I've seen this before. Have I got like
Your way.
a memory of it, like a YouTuber I follow
Gnarly vehicles to recover
who played
your
this,
fortune.
like discussed it or something like that?
Grinder drills
This
your
looks
way
cool.
to Nintendo
Using
Switch
different,
March 28th.
using the drill in different ways.
Available today
Pepper
on
grinder.
Nintendo eShop.
I'll have to get that demo because that looks pretty cool.
Giddy up for a fusion of solitaire and horse racing in this
Solitaire and horse riding.
jockey.
Pocket Car Jockey. That name sounds familiar.
And build up power
Why?
in the
Why does that sound familiar?
Check the positions of other horses.
I've never liked Solitaire. I hated playing it. Anytime I just like, I tried it, it just never works for me. I don't like it. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to give this a pass.
Ideal steeds
Solitaire and horse riding.
against other players.
Only with Japan. Only with Nintendo.
Pocket Car Jockey, ride on. Launching on Nintendo Switch today.
Oh! Another game released today. Shadow Drops. Was that Moomin? Was that flipping Moomin? Yeah. Oh, Snuff. It's a Snuff King game. Oh my god, Moomin. That takes me back to being a what's now the kids. Oh, this is the game where the guy, is like inspired by his dad, or like this was a game made in tribute to his dad. This is weird. A board game for Demon Slayer. Why? So coming up to like the last 5 minutes. So there's been a few like good things in it. Hey, Contra. That's a classic. But so far for me, like the only thing that's really jumping out is Penny and Unicorn Overlord. Pentiment, that was the other one that was, yeah, from the Xbox 4. So we've had Grounded and Pentiment. So the next two would then be Hi-Fi Rush and Sea of Thieves, whenever we get them.
Almost wraps up this
But this seems to be the last one.
Nintendo Showcase. But before we go, we have two more announcements. To
Two
share.
more. Okay.
Please take a look at this.
Interesting. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online. But wait a sec. Is this Oh no, okay, I'm thrown off by Hang on, is this Rare Replay? Because that was the Rare logo, and we're getting a lot of games like Battletoads, and we just saw Killer Instinct. So this is a new Rare Replay? Okay. I did not expect to see Rare. With people talking about these Xbox games we want to be coming to other platforms. Available today. Dang.
Active Nintendo Switch Online or Nintendo Switch
I never played any of these games, but okay. Really cool. So it's not Rare Replay, it's just like some new Rare games.
Next is our last announcement. Let's
Right.
take a look.
What's the final note? Ah. Swimming game. It's not Dave the Diver. I have no idea what this is, but I know there's like some games where like you're swimming in like the ocean. It's like very realistic. So I think of Endless Ocean. Okay, I don't think I've heard it before. If it's like an older series, so forgive me if I'm not familiar.
Glorious underwater world is yours to explore.
This is interesting.
New Endless Ocean game.
So this is definitely a series that... Jesus, that shark! Oh my god, I don't like deep sea diving. I've never tried it, but the idea of it just kind of freaks me out. So this isn't going to be for me, unfortunately. Because it kind of freaks me out, especially like swimming like with sharks and stuff like that. Online play up to... Wow! Swimming with friends, deep sea diving for up to 30 players. Wow!
And exchange of
Posing in the water.
exploring the vast ocean.
Jesus, look at that thing. That was freaky. Okay, well, this is really cool. Like, swimming with friends without having to actually get in the water.
100 different species of marine life to encounter.
Cool.
Some of them
Very atmospheric as well, the music. I imagine that's like how the music is in the game.
others may be mythical.
Mythical is cool. Like, this is very, very somber and enchanting. I imagine it is a good fun for those who do like these kind of games.
On your undersea journey. Endless Ocean Luminous.
Endless Ocean
launches on the
Luminous.
Nintendo Switch system May 2nd.
May 2nd.
Pre-orders begin
Okay.
today on Nintendo eShop.
That's cool. Again, it's not for me, but I'm sure that there's going to be people who are like very excited for that.
Looking forward to exploring the vast ocean.
But that is it for this then, huh?
That's all for today's.
So I think there's going to be some people who are maybe a bit disappointed just because of like high expectations. We didn't get Hi-Fi Rush, which is a bit of a shame for me. I'm guessing they're still working on like the multi-platform release. I've got Epic Mickey, which I didn't expect. Super Monkey Ball looks cool. There is some like really good stuff in like, for me the biggest one that stood out was the Penny adventure from the Sonic Mania guys and the Rare games coming. I did not expect that. So yeah, I don't think this is like one that I'm like saying is like one of their better ones personally, but in terms of like what they've shown, there's still some really good stuff in there that I'm sure people are going to be excited for, and myself as well. Like, again, I'm just going to have a quick go through. Like, again, Penny's big breakaway is going to be like the standout one. Monster Hunter Stories. That one, actually, I'm big on because, again, I really like stories too. I want to get back and actually, like, properly play it and finish it. And hey, now that they're bringing, like, the first game, really cool.